Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Divine Empowerment. My name is Joanne. I'm definitely been called to do this live video today because I have been doing the full moon ritual for the past few days, several days, since August 15th. And definitely the masculine, the divine masculine is being deeply, deeply triggered right now. So I wanted to kind of look into that just for some deeper understanding, especially if it's twins that are recently met each other and it's their first separation. Definitely some deep, deep wounds are coming up. Now also to make sure you like the video. Let's make sure my comments are popping up. Make sure you like the video. Yay! Oh, before I get too carried away, I do want to say this much. For the drawing for my channel, it rained on the boat and I had all of the names in a little like container. They got wet. So, moving forward, hello everyone, welcome. Definitely taking a look into the divine masculine energy this evening or this afternoon in La Paz, Mexico, which I will be wintering here. So I'll be back on my schedule very, very soon. Hopefully, actually, I should be able to get back on my schedule tomorrow. So I'll do the earth signs, water signs, fire signs, air signs, and of course the twin flames weekly. Awesome. Hello, beautiful. Welcome, everyone. Okay, so anyway, back to the drawings. Yes, the next drawing was supposed to be at 1400. However, I'm having to change the dynamics of the drawing. So what I'm going to do is every comment that you make on my videos, I'm going to enter your name because I lost my original drawing bag. It got wet. All the names turned to mud. Can't read them. So I'm having to start over. So definitely, and I'll go back as far as, I'm not sure how many videos I can look back on, but I'll definitely backtrack that. So if you've been commenting on the videos, I'll add your name to the drawing. Awesome. So yeah. I know, right? Just dissonance, you know, which I did change my intentions this past new moon because the dissonance was so overwhelming. I kind of remodified it, and definitely this dissonance is like, oh, okay, just dissonance. Yeah. So definitely, yeah, so if you want your name put in the drawing, make sure you comment on the videos, and I will start over. We're going to start over. Hello everyone. Welcome. All right, you guys, for the twin flame, before I get started on the divine masculine, and I'm not here to beat them up, right? I'm here to root them on, cheer them on. I am also primary divine masculine energy, so I really felt it. And I was thinking this full moon was going to be easy and positive, which it was. I mean, in a good way. Divine masculines are being triggered in a much more exponential way than previously. Yes, lots and lots of divine masculine getting triggered, especially the ones that have just met. It could almost seem like it's an abusive relationship from hell. Like, holy crap. But before I get started on the energy, guys, I do want to say this about the twin flame. And this helped me so much along my journey, okay? It was whenever I realized that, think of the twins as mirrors, right? Everything that you say to your twin, you're actually saying to yourself, as if you were standing in the mirror. So when your partner gets triggered and they start saying all this horrific crap, basically. Remember, don't react. They are talking to themselves. Just like you, in those moments, in those tower moments, everything you say, you're actually saying to yourself. Whenever I came into that perspective, everything just got like, wow. Huge transformation in that. Whenever I started thinking of all the things that I said, and I was the one, I got triggered. I mean, it was bad. Deep, deep healing. Whoa. Where did that come from? And the thing about it was I was saying things and I knew that I wasn't speaking to Frank somehow. But then when I realized that I was actually talking to myself, things just got so much easier. Kitty. I'm sorry I called him names in my head or when I left comments because I was so angry. I know, right? And that's just it, you guys. Twins push each other. You push each other. It's such a rapid transformation. Like, it's like ascension on steroids, and that's the whole purpose of it, is to move you quickly, very, very quickly. You are forced to step into your potential self. You either do it or you don't get full union. Oh, which by the way, Frank and I, we have picked a date for our sacred hand fasting ceremony. Yay! We announced it on Facebook yesterday, and it will be December 21st, the winter solstice 2020, and it'll be somewhere in the Caribbean. We still have to work out our schedules and figure out exactly where we're going to be, but I'll definitely be sharing a lot of pictures on Instagram, Facebook, and of course I'll post some on YouTube as well. And I might even do like some sort of video. But it's going to be a 5-day celebration. Yay, right? 5 days of celebrating. So it should be pretty cool. You know, friends, family. I'm super excited. Super excited about that. Yay! Yes, our sacred hand fasting ceremony. And I still haven't decided if we want it, hi Rupali, if we're going to do it in English and Gaelic or just Gaelic. I'm talking with the person that we've chosen to do the ceremony and kind of working out the logistics there. All right, so back to divine masculines and their triggering. You know, I know that in those moments, you don't feel like this is a divine connection, right? It does not feel divine when there's a serious triggering going on. And yes, definitely, Spirit saying it's the fire energy. It's this intense. And I know you guys have heard me say it. In July, it was like someone ripped off our skin, turned it out inside out, and put it back on us. And then going through the gateway, the lion gateway, it renewed our skin. However, it's also bringing up some deep, deep healing for divine masculines. Divine masculines tend to carry the load when it comes to transmuting. And I'm sure divine feminines would disagree, but I'm here to tell you they really do. That's why they seem so woohoo. People online triggering, how do you deal? You know, the best way to deal with triggering in any situation is kindness, compassion, love. You know, just, I'm not saying don't stand up for yourself, but the best way to end someone triggering is to just say, I love you, have a nice day, or you know what I mean? Because in that, oh wow, divine masculines, they're working towards this. They want this commitment. But seriously, they do have commitment issues, and I can honestly say that even from my perspective. Because during the full moon this year, I was like, I need to be alone. I need to go for a walk. And I went for a walk. And, you know, I've been engaged now since July. And I'm just now announcing it. And of course, you know, Frank is looking at me. And it is this triggering. It's transformational. It's an opportunity. So definitely send forgiveness. And that's another great way to handle triggering is forgiveness. Forgiving them. Forgiving yourself. And remember, when people get triggered, it's not personal. It's not a personal attack. By not reacting to it, by taking the high road, not reacting to it, it pretty much forces the other person to deal with their issues, right? When we engage and when we react to their triggering, suddenly we become in this big issue of debates, or this debating of issues, right? And then nothing really progresses from there. It just kind of, you know, heats up. Oh, wow. Yes, definitely. By taking the high road, by saying, I love you, and I'm sorry you feel this way. Why don't you go work it out? I know, I walked home the other day, and I didn't want to walk in the sun because it's so hot here, right? And I've told Frank this a million times. Let's go this way in the shade. Well, he wanted to walk that way. And I said, you know what? You walk that way. I'm walking in the shade. And then we get there. And then yesterday, it kind of came up again, like, you know, the whole hand fasting ceremony. And then I was like, you know what? I've been seeing 11 all day, the number 11, 11, 11. And then I did the numerology for yesterday, and it was an 11. 8/18/2019, numerological, you know what I'm saying, number 11. But yes, the best way to handle triggering is not reacting, or reacting with compassion and love. I'm not doing questions right now, Rapali. I'm looking at the divine masculine tower, the triggering, and figuring out, and also too, a lot of you, the divine masculines are stepping into a more mature state. And after the Beltane energy in May, you have to remember every year is a cycle for the divine masculine. They cycle once a year. Not like the feminine energy, which is monthly with the new moon, the full moon. So the divine masculines, they cycle yearly. And then after the Beltane, they get ready to die. Not die, but shed, right? Do their yearly transformation. And so it comes in, especially if they haven't been doing their shadow work, it can hit them like a freight train. So they're definitely, you know, and then they're renewed. They're renewed after that. Hopefully tonight, Rupali, hopefully after the sun goes down, I want to set up outside and do some live questions. So I'll tell you what, after dinner, I will make a post one way or another. But yeah, that was my plan. And I was going to do some questions, but I'm telling you what, I've been kind of putting this particular reading off for a couple of days just because I was in the group full moon session, which turned out awesome. Very, very interesting stuff. Yeah, I mean, by, you know, being the mother of earth, by being confident, right? Not reacting, staying in your center. That's truly the best thing that you can do for the masculine energy, because the masculine energy can get so blown out of proportion. They're so already pretty dramatic. They're already, it's already difficult enough for them to be in the physical. And I know that's not an excuse. It's not an excuse for any kind of abuse or bad behavior. It's not an excuse. But the less you react to it, and remember, they are talking to themselves. And I know that's probably the hardest thing to realize, is that they are talking to themselves. But they're wanting this. They're wanting this union, this beautiful bounty, right? And we are approaching the Lilith stage. They're wanting to definitely commit, and I know it doesn't seem like it, but they do. They want to commit. They want to get past their fears of commitment. All right, divine masculines. Hello, everyone. Also, too, don't forget about the drawings. Make sure you start commenting on my videos, because I'm going to start pulling names from that, because I lost my my group. It was just so, there were hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of names in there, and it's just too much work for me to go back and try to redo that. Yule is coming up again. They are stepping into their potential. Every time they cycle, they get a little wiser, a little more aware, a little more consciousness. And yes, that is a natural progression. Of course, you guys know I do the Akashic reading and clearing work, which is the best transformational modality, especially dealing with shadow work. And then I get the Mother of Fire. They're getting used to their new skin as well, and it's got them triggered, especially if they're not fully aware of this journey. And even those that are fully aware, it's still, you have to be in a constant state of reminding, right? Reminding yourself, this is a journey. This is part of it. I've had clients say, oh my goodness. Yes, divine masculines are wanting to transmute. They're wanting new beginnings, they're wanting to shed this darkness and shine their lights. And it is getting a little bit easier, but it's also getting like there's no other choice. Spirits and the energies are forcing those to do this work, and it's coming in as an extreme tower triggering moment. And one thing I can honestly say is that twins are designed, they are truly equal in the sense that they are strong enough to handle the triggering. Even though it may not feel like it, even though there's times when you're like, holy crap, I just can't do this. Yes, you can. One thing I can honestly say is that Frank is strong enough to handle my triggering, which now it's so much easier as far as the triggering goes. It's not nearly, wow, same cards keep coming up. Elemental fire, working through this fire energy, Mother of Fire, allowing that fire to burn through those energies that are no longer serving the divine masculine, and then taking the high road. Definitely a lot of separation, especially if you were in union. Now, if you're not in union, divine masculines, and I'm not kidding, just today I had several divine masculines come to me and message me and say, I want to order Akashic sessions for both of us, and I want to do whatever it takes. So that's huge. So if they were already in separation, they're definitely ready to take action. You just have to realize what part of the journey you're on. And it's such a transformational energy. I get the Seven of Fire. And also get the 7 of Earth. It is transformation at the physical level. It is not just so much fire energy. Holy crap. The 2 of Fire. So definitely, if you were in union, there's going to be separation, but it's going to be temporary because fire is a very fast energy. So it shouldn't be a long separation. Depending on how many times you've been separated. But I get the circle too. You know, all of it is divinely timed. And there is a greater purpose for the twin flame journey. Our divine partners, our sacred partners, sacred union, sacred partners, whatever frame of reference you want to use, is designed to push you into your potential self, right? Into your divinity, into your higher self consciousness, so that our higher selves can actually come into the physical. So definitely a lot of wisdom is going to be opening up for us within the next month. By September 21st, so definitely I would recommend that everyone get a notebook and start making daily entries or doing a small meditation for inspiration, downloads. And then, you know, after September 21st, go back, reread the whole thing, because it is almost 8/21. So definitely need to do this before the end of the summer season and before the beginning of fall, the Yule season. All right. Let's see what else we got for divine masculines. Yes, so interesting. All of my twin flame clients, they were in union, now they're in separation. And then my divine masculine clients are, what do I need to do? Tell me what I need to do. And I'm like, whoa. Divine masculines, once because they fall into false self-perception a lot. They get in these little yes, and also the Samhair, doing that shadow work, working on those spheres of commitment. And then I get the Crone of Earth. They are maturing. And remember, okay, so if they cycle once a year, all right, after Beltane, when they, spiritual union, celebration, then they go into death, right? And then they're reborn again. But each time that they cycle, that gets stronger, better, and it becomes more rapid, just the whole transformation process. And then once they do get into it, and also too, remember, set the intention for divine masculines that spiritual union is so vital for them to maintain a physical union as well. So if you haven't experienced a spiritual union, definitely set that intention, because divine masculines need that in order to open their heart chakras and let you see their true inner light. If they don't have that commitment in the spiritual, because that's their energy, right? And it's very difficult for them to commit in the physical, which is where the divine feminine rules. And you know, divine feminines, you have so much more power than over the divine masculines in the physical that you're not aware of. But divine masculines need that spiritual union. Otherwise, it's almost like they're scared of their own shadow. They're scared of rejection, scared of commitment, scared of everything, scared of just living. All All right, I don't know if there's any. Oh, okay, my messages stopped popping up. Sorry, you guys. I was wondering, my screen kept kind of blinking out. Kitty, yeah. I do spirit guide coaching as well. It comes with a full soul profile, which is really awesome. Also, it includes their names and what they look like. And then, of course, channel messages from each one. Or you can ask 1 to 5 questions, but it's really not necessary because they always have messages. And I tell you what, I get so tickled when I do those coaching sessions with the spirit guides. They are so comical. At least that's all the ones that I've ever done. Just, you know, their personalities are just riveting. And all my clients that have done that work, they all just love it, because it's, spirit guides have been with you. These are your inner spirit guides, your inner circle. These are the guides that are with you 24/7. So you can just imagine, let's say you're 30 years old. So they've been with you for, one of them at least has been with you since day one. And then as you grow a little older and you start becoming more independent, you start hiring new spirit guides subconsciously. Starting around, you know, probably like 4 or 5, you get another one. Around 7 or 8, you get another one. 10 or 11, you get another one. So the more independent you become, the more spirit guides you hire. And then these spirit guides are with you 24/7. So you can just imagine when they get the opportunity to speak to you, they tend to, yeah, especially that first session, you know, beautiful stuff. Awesome. All right, let's see what else about divine masculines is coming through from spirit. I mean, spirit has been after me for at least 3 days. Do this video. Divine masculines need some attention. Oh, definitely. Oh, yes. 10 of air. They need to know that they're not crazy, that this is normal, and they need to know that the divine feminines are never going to give up on them, right? And they're really coming into this awareness that they too need to have that same resolve. They need to be vigilant. They need to do whatever it takes to be with their divine feminine. Definitely. Yes. Awesome. Lots and lots of triggering going on. Yeah, I'm so glad that those triggering days are over for me and Frank. Well, I get triggered, but it's like, instead of it turning into an epic episode that lasts, you know, a while, and then separation, it's more like I get triggered and I can feel it. It goes up my spine like my kundalini. I can just feel it. It's this sharp little like jolt, just like lightning. And then I'm like looking at him going, what are you doing that's causing this? And then I'm like, oh, I'm triggered. It's literally just like that. It's nothing like it used to be. When I had lightning bolts coming out of my eyes, my mouth, my ears. All right. Wow, still in this Sam here. All right, so deep shadow work. When they get triggered, that's what they're doing. They're working on that deep shadow work. And definitely make sure that you realize everything that's coming out of their mouth, they're saying to themselves, not you. So be in that forgiveness mode, and then that will turn it into more of a beautiful experience, more of a natural experience. Just give them a timeout, right? Give them a timeout, the Three of Water. Let them, go do their little thing, and then say, I'll be here whenever you want to talk about things. And then straight up success, One of Water. One of Water. It works. Definitely. All right. Let's see what's going on over here. Oh, thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. I love you guys so much. And I'm so excited to, on the drawings, the next drawing is at 1,400. However, I lost all the names. Well, I didn't lose them. They got wet. So instead of me going back through and trying to write out all those single names, I'm making a new drawing as of today. For everyone that comments on my videos, I will write your name and put it in the new drawing. So awesome. And the more you comment, the more chances you get to win. So, and I really hope I get to 1,400 soon, because I'm like, I have not done a drawing since I've been in Mexico. And I have a ton of gifts that are just, I'm like, I'm ready to do a drawing. So you guys help me out for sure. And make sure you comment on the videos. And like I said, for every comment, I will put your name in the drawing. So awesome. And I know that's probably not fair to everyone, but I look at it like this, if you're watching the videos and you're participating in the community, then yes, by all means, you deserve an extra opportunity to win these gifts, because they are extremely special. I mean, I do meditate with them. I do bless them before I send them off. And I also create energy vertex programs for them specifically, depending on who wins them. So definitely make sure you comment on the videos. Woo, woo, woo. And hopefully I will be back after dinner to answer some questions. Blessings into infinity.